right now we've got a chance to check out the My Player build process. Let's see what it's about.
Tonight we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Portland Trailblazers. Here we go, basketball fans. Joined by Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga welcoming you in. All eyes on My Player tonight.
I'll definitely be tracking him, Blake. I'm excited to see where his game is. Each contest is a different environment, and each game presents new challenges. How you deal with those questions says a lot about your future.
Finally, we agree, Brian. But quite frankly, for anyone in the NBA, that is the challenge. Every game is different between team styles and the players you'll face. So how can you adjust? If things aren't going perfectly, how do you deal with failure? It's the best league in the world. Nothing comes easy.
It's so hard to contain him. He gets it done however he has to do it.
One of the latest trends in the NBA, load management. Charting out just what games you'll play over the grueling season.
Well, resting healthy players was really first done by the Spurs last decade. And it's become a very popular thing to do. But I think it works better when you win a ton of games and don't really have to worry too much about making the postseason.
It also puts a spotlight on young legs. Guys like MP who can play every game. They are so important because you can count on that production. Really, health is a skill. Players who stay available have massive value to NBA teams. Yeah, close, but he didn't get on balance quickly enough.
And as quick as players are at this level, your anticipation has to be perfect defensively to draw the charge.
You're right. It's so hard.
Powell for three. Rebound, San Antonio. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Murray. Clock at 6. Back to White. The three. The offensive rebound. To the left side wing. Outside Young. Hurdle. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They're off and running. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
The Trailblazers trailing here. My Player, right side. Damian Lillard on the wing. Back to My Player. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for him.
Well, you allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's really your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
My Player.
And he's good on the second. Well, we've got a My Player big, and you get Damian Lillard as your point guard. How incredible would that be?
Everyone should want to play with a guy like Dame. He's not just a great hooper, but he's also tremendous in the community. He's also one heck of a rapper, and he's the type of player who makes his teammates better. So I think a big would certainly get some nice looks inside.
Totally agree, Brian. Opponents, they pay so much attention to Lillard. So if you could sneak around inside and find your openings, work that baseline. Lillard's going to find you. He has fantastic vision. Work on having some soft hands.
Just 3 to shoot. They get it back. Up again. Hurdle in the post. Covered by My Player. Missed it, even after all those chances.
Not his best quarter as far as scoring. We'll see if he can get back on track.
To the paint. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Plays like that will get you a pat on the back from your teammate every time. McCollum, unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
Now here's Pirtle. White, McCollum covering. Pass to Murray. For Lillard. And it's wide right, hits off the rim. Portland leading. Powell. My player, right side. With the fadeaway, and it's Portland scoring again. They need to stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively.
All right, so let's say you're a big man and you're getting set up to play with C.J. McCollum. How would you guys approach that?
Well, I'd look to run a lot of pick and rolls as McCollum presents tons of counter options out of those sets. If the defense gets stuck, either you or McCollum will have an open shot. And if they switch, you might get a mismatch and be able to capitalize down low.
Yeah, with so many eyes on McCollum, I'd try and exploit the alley-oop game as well. If some space opens up for the lob, CJ, he'll be ready to make the pass.
Here's Forbes. 5 on the clock. And stolen by my player. Inside, Nance. And finished off by Larry Nance.
That's a nice bucket. They're really playing intelligent.
They really are, and even though it's not a huge lead they've got, they're definitely in charge.
Kind of get that feeling, Brian, that that team is playing so well.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will retain possession. Four on the shot clock.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little bit more aggressive at times on that offensive glass.
Yeah, not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back, but send at least one guy after those.
And you can get some easy baskets off those misses.
They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Walker outside. Shot to stop the drought. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the first quarter.